Your spouse, your person has found themselves in that belly moment. That belly moment. You know the story of Jonah. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to Prophetic Diary. My name is Tiny. If you're not already a faithful subscriber of this channel, hit on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. Everything else you need to know about Prophetic Diary is down in the description box. We have so many amazing services. We have the one-on-one life coaching calls with myself. You do not have to do life alone. So call in. Let's figure out where you're at and get you over that hump. Let's build a bridge together. We have brand coaching as well. So many people have these beautiful brand and ideas and ministries that they're just sitting on, and it is time for you to step out and touch those dreams, right? Make them a reality for yourself. We have our She Means Business course. Registration will be closing September 15th. So many have registered. Many of you have gotten your welcome package. I'm sending out the rest to those who just recently registered. So make sure you sign up. This is where you learn about how to run that business like a CEO. Also, we have our PD Society circles that run every single Sunday. And this Sunday in the PD Society Circle, we're going to be talking about overflow. What is overflow? What does overflow mean to you, and how do you tap into the overflow? Last but definitely not least, we have our PJs and Purpose this month, so sign up. The Lord gave me a word, and it came from Jonah 2:9 when I was in my prayer time this morning. Just so beautiful. And Jonah praises God inside of the fish, and that's when he was released. Sometimes it takes the darkest, deepest places for a man to realize who God is and what he really wants for him. And love is one thing that God is calling him to. Why? Because God cares so much about family. He just does. That unity we can build. We're stronger together. And Jonah realized that running from God was just not an option anymore. And that's what your spouse is realizing, that running from God is just not an option. Running from the covenant, running from the promise, it is an assignment. Many men right now are sitting in their own belly of the well. That can look like regret, that can look like confusion, that can look like fear, commitment. Whatever that belly experience is for them, everyone's different. Just like Jonah, they're being forced to confront that, listen, the woman they truly desire is you, and that she's set apart, and that they have been set apart for this. They just don't like I said in my last video, they just don't want to settle for crumbs. They're just not these type of men. These are Boaz that I'm talking about. These are good men that, it's not all about titles and how much money you have, but they're just good quality men from the inside out. And Jonah didn't climb out the belly of that well. He was vomited out. These men won't leave their confusion on their own, out of their own strength. They can't get out of it because God has allowed it. They need the strength of the Lord. They have to call on him to get out of these counterfeit situations, all the places that they found themselves in. Some of them they put themselves in, but Jonah didn't climb out. He was vomited out. God himself is orchestrating their release into clarity, covenant, and love. God knows how to talk to your spouse individually. Marriage is not just about romance, is what they're learning, but it's about assignment. It's God's obedience. So that's the beautiful thing about everything that's happening, that they will get closer to God and find a new life. If you come into Christ, you have a new life. And that wrestling with their ego and the surrenderance I talked about yesterday, it's going to happen. Knowing deep down they don't just want to counterfeit love, fear and vulnerability, but they fear vulnerability, but they're craving it. They fear telling you how they feel, but they crave your presence. So God is going to help them out, understanding that she's just not a woman, but she's that woman. They're dating women possibly, but they're realizing this is different. She's that woman. Realizing they can't keep running. Peace will only come when they stop running, when they stop pretending, when they stop doing the absolute most. Okay? So for the women, God is just asking you to simply keep your heart softened, whether you know who your spouse is or not, or if you do, just keep your heart soft. Keep praying, stay in a posture, and prepare, never chase. Your assignment is not waiting on that man. It's walking with God until it aligns, and you need to remember that. Because if you don't, you'll get in a rush. You'll worry about timing. I'm getting old. Where's my man? Why is it taking so long? But God is asking you to simply just know that he's going to align you guys when you're ready and when they're ready. When that release happens, because they're going to come out the belly of the well, they're going to eventually surrender. When that release comes, he's going to come back to the covenant, to the promise, to alignment, to you. Like I said yesterday, you have always been the one. So I'm just here to encourage you to not, try to go and pry open up the mouth of the well for this man. But God is already preparing a release for him. So you need to trust God. There's a lot of women that's trying to get him out the belly of the well. No, let God do it. Jonah survived, and that's just proof that your marriage will survive. And that's proof that God, he loves us so much. He loved these men so much that he'll let them go into that pit of fear and regret and loneliness or whatever. He'll give them over to their ways. So needless to say, God sent me as a messenger to let you know that he knows exactly how to orchestrate this thing so that that release date out of that well will come sooner than you know, and that when it do, you guys will align. You're in a perfect place, and God is proud of you. You stay in that field. For all my roofs out there, keep doing you, keep glowing up. Hopefully I see you with the EXP with me. We're going to talk about skincare, anti-aging, vitamins, all the above. So just keep on doing you. If you felt led to give into this word, put a note on it. #release date. Release date. And I'll talk to you soon. Guys, soon see you live today.